was specifically with, not last Alive After 5, but the one prior to that. I wrote an email, which I'm hoping that just because of nervousness, if you don't mind me to read it. It was to Inspector Savage.
Yeah,
Okay. And it was never answered. So I don't know if it was deleted, ignored. I kind of feel like maybe it was ignored. I don't know. And I can explain the issue, but just because of nervousness. Good afternoon, Inspector Savage. My name is Donna Zabo, and I reside at 173 North Ocean Avenue. I called the Village Building Department earlier and was advised to email you with the reason for my call. Last night, during an Alive After 5 event, the Section 8 tenants of a neighbor of mine at 202 North Ocean Avenue, which the owner resides in an unknown location and may not have knowledge about this incident since he is never at the location, has become somewhat of a pop-up type business by posting a sign on their lawn advertising lawn and yard parking for $25 per vehicle. And I attached about 4 pictures of a full front yard, and I couldn't get in the backyard without getting arrested for trespass. Obviously, with the popularity of Alive After 5, many people took advantage of this parking business. There were approximately 6 vehicles on the front lawn and approximately 10 vehicles in the backyard. Code enforcement and Suffolk County PD were dispatched, unknown who actually called to complain about the incident, and responded to the location. Summonses were issued by Village Code Enforcement to the vehicles in the front yard area only, due to legal restrictions. They had explained something about entering private property, etc. Aside from the somewhat innocent customers, quote unquote, of this pop-up parking business receiving summonses, is there anything that can be done to the owner of the property? Our block was concerned about the late-night revelers returning to their secured vehicles and being disruptive. Sure enough, we did have some people come onto my neighbor's front lawn, and then to ours. I was the one that had the female revelers that urinated on my front lawn and left the paper towels for me to find in the morning. Please keep me advised as to what would be done to this neighbor and his business. I hope to not have to deal with this during the next Alive After 5 event, or even in the near future on perhaps a busy Saturday night. Thank you for your time. Donna Zabo.
I'm sorry I didn't get back to you, but did anything happen at the next time? Did anybody park on the lawn?
No, there was a late night argument by one of the customers and the residents of the house. I don't know if the police were called for that. I'm a little far down to have heard the, I don't know if anyone came out or not.
Police came to the late night argument, yes.
Well, they did.
So there was, the problem was that you can't, according to the code was very, very lovely, you can't, the way the law is written, the code says that you can ticket the owners of the car that are parked on the front lawn. You cannot ticket the homeowner. So they wrote tickets to everybody's car that was there. And you can imagine their pleasure when they came back and all found that they had tickets on their car after they had paid to park. And these were only the people that had parked in the front, because you can't go in the back of the property. Now, they could only go in the back of the property if somebody from the Housing and Building Department actually saw the car drive in the back in the exchange of money. When I spoke to Peter Sarich, he said chances are that would not happen because of the time that it was happening. So what happened was a couple of people came home at about 1 or 2 in the morning, found a ticket and decided that they were going to climb up on the roof of the house and have a discussion.
Is that the blue house setback?
No, it's the blue house. It's the only house on North Ocean that's a legal 2-family, but it's a legal 2-family as long as the homeowner is in residence.
Is this next to the church, to the south of the
No,
church?
it's two houses north up from the church.
Okay.
It's if you know my house, the greenhouse, it's
Oh, yeah.
diagonally across.
Is this three or four down from Cedar Grove?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
You're probably aware of it. It's been an interesting group of tenants that are in there.
Yeah.
Not that we know of. They definitely didn't put up a sign advertising for parking.
They had a sign up.
They had a sign. They had a sign. Send me pictures of the sign.
Oh, you did take pictures?
I have a picture of the
The
sign.
second to last line after 5 has happened. Did anything happen the last line after 5? Did they try the same stunt?
No,
So
they
it
didn't.
stopped?
Yeah.
It's
They learned their
not,
lesson, so?
Hopefully, but how do we know that in the future they won't try to do it if the homeowner?
or
is-
anybody, because obviously the way the law is
I
written
appreciate
is
you bringing that
that
to our attention, I'm glad the code went out and gave the tickets, that would be the proper procedure, because if they gave them a no park on a lawn ticket
to the people
to
that
the
own the car.
people that own the car, you know, it's a little bit, I don't wanna give defense attorneys ideas as to tickets for property owners, but, that's just, let me just say, that's the stronger ticket, is the ticket that goes to the actual vehicle. I'll talk to you afterwards.